Now, what are some things you're kind of doing in training camp to kind of get ready for your next fights and kind of improve from the last time we saw you out there?
Um, Man, I've been training the same, training a lot of grapple, a lot of wrestling, been having a lot of fun with jiu-jitsu. Uh, I like it a lot. Most people think I can grapple. Most people think I don't like to grapple because I'm a striker, but it's the opposite way. Sometimes I prefer training jiu-jitsu more than actually training grapple. My coach do a great job the way he teaches and make very interesting when he teaches jiu-jitsu at the gym because um, he used for both. He can teach a technique with specifically just for jiu-jitsu where people don't need to get punched in the face, elbow in the face, nothing like that. And also he showed the position when coming to grapple, jiu-jitsu and sorry, MMA, elbows, punch and everything. So he make it very interesting and we all have fun. But I've been sparring a lot. Did couple boxing sparring too. That's one thing I never did before. I think in my last boxing spar, it's been like 8, 9 years. But I do a lot of kickboxing sparring. I add a lot of new stuff. Like Wednesdays now, I'm doing 13, 14 rounds of just kickbox sparring with different peoples every time. Then with Tuesday, I'm sparring in the morning. Saturday, I'm sparring. So I'm just, enjoying more practical, like more sparring, more live, less drill and more live. And now I'm gonna go back to drill when I have a fight and focus more on the fight.
Awesome. Now, with that being said, I believe you were training at Fusion before. Who are maybe some of the best training partners you've been with so far?
Man, we have so many good people. It's like unbelievable. And what's make it better, it's like a lot of people don't know that. And I love it. So we have Jeremiah, for example. He's a 170 ANO, probably gonna be in UFC soon. Probably no, definitely will. We have Nick. He's another 170. He helped me the whole time for my camp with David Unama. He's 5'1" or 4'1", knockout power, very strong, tall, long. Um, we have him. We have Mike Davis, another 55. We have Julio, another Brazilian, black belt Jiu-Jitsu and black belt Muay Thai. Really good, 55 as well. And then Phil, it's there. We have Elioro, show me a bunch of love, help me with technique every time. He comes to Fusion like once or twice a week, and every time he comes, he always asks for some rounds and help me out. So I'm just blessed to be surrounded with so many good people, and they help me so much. You know.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. It definitely sounds like you got a good group of guys there. And when you're training, obviously, you're there all the time. You're working hard. What's maybe one of the funniest moments you've had when you're training?
Let me think. We have so many, but I don't know. I think be there every day with my boys. It's funny. It's very interesting because I'm from Brazil, bro. My family's still in Brazil. I just got my wife here, and she's everything for me. But those guys, they have me as a family friend. So we train together, we work together, we go out together. So it's consistent, like 24/7. We joke, And sometimes it's kind of like, yo, you joking too much. Let's take this serious, But we just have fun when we do it, make fun each other, make fun about our technique, make fun about the way we drill. Oh, this technique looks horrible. You're gonna get choked out in the fight. We just talking shit each other to make this a little bit more value, more fun instead of be just too serious all the time.
Yeah, no, that
The
definitely
money,
makes
I
sense.
feel like the money is not enough to be stressed. That's what I feel. So I feel let me have fun. So if I'm not making 30 million, 40 million per fight, something like that, the money it's not enough for me being stressed about. I need to have fun with it.
Yeah, yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. And speaking of money, I believe when you were coming to America, you left Brazil with just like $80 in your pocket. Can you talk to us a little bit about that journey?
Yeah, man, that was something I feel like. God made me to do it, because I have all the opportunity to not go with it. Like literally, it's was was something I want to do, and I have everything against me to do it. And I just felt in my heart I have to come to America because I felt like my life will change when I came here, and did it. And I thank God for that, because uh, I got here in 2018, like you say. I have $80. I have one suitcase. I got here October 2018, October 20, if I'm not mistaken, in the 18, and I think that was a Sunday. And I got here in the morning, and my friend was right here, Diego Silva, another MMA fighter. I started MMA because of him, and he picked me up in the airport with a Puerto Rican guy who's American as well, and he drove me to his house, made breakfast for me, and we went to straight to work penthouse. I literally didn't even change my clothes, like the clothes I come in the airplane. I flew all over the night. I didn't even take a shower, man. I went to straight work. I work a full day in the sun, penthouse, go back home, take a shower, got my life together, start to get my life together. But shout out to my coach, he literally opened the door of his house for me. He and his wife, man, they literally did so much for me. The they opened the house. I stayed with them for 6 months. I live I didn't pay for water. I didn't pay for electricity. I didn't pay for food. You know, they let me live over there, just training. And I met my wife. We started dating, and then we moved together. But in the beginning, in my first like year and a half, 2 years here, even having my wife with me was really hard because I was an immigrant. I don't speak the language. I don't have nowhere to stay. I was not jobbing because the COVID. I was not making money, so was tough moments, but it was important moments. Those story to to be where I am today. So I'm very grateful for those moments, no matter what. Very very grateful. And at that time, I remember being grateful too. I cannot like something, but if it feels right and seems like it's needed, I'll be grateful. So, like I am grateful for my fight too. I lost, and it is what it is. But I'm still grateful for the opportunity to be there. You know how many people in the world want to be there, can be there, and sometimes things not go on our way, but that doesn't define who we are. So it's alright to be grateful for things it's not going our way or not go how we want.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. And what was maybe the biggest change from Brazil and then moving over to here?
Routine, mentality. People can talk a lot of shit about this country, America dreams, and say whatever they want to do, but I've been in a lot of countries in my life. I've been in Portugal, Spain, Belgium, Finland. I met a lot of peoples in my life, and I never see so many opportunities in a country like I see in America. Like America let you be whatever you want to be, and you can use that for good or bad. Now you need to build a good foundation so you don't get twist and get lost during your process. But America gives you opportunity to be whatever you want to be. You can be a landscape, you can be a engineer, you can be a doctor, you can be anything. You just need to go for it. And I think this is big because where I come from, right? There's another 300 Lucas Alexander over there, better than me actually. And what they don't have is this, the opportunity of be who they want to be and be enough to be. They if they was enough just being athlete and be a great MMA fighter and they can make a live of it, I will be great. But unfortunately, it's not. So I think the mentality in America and the opportunity changed my perspective of life a lot. And I think it help and results in me, getting to UFC and be able to compete in a high level.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. And getting back to your fighting now, with that being said, with your fighting, do you happen to watch any like the UFC fights to maybe try and figure out your opponent, or you just kind of wait till the UFC maybe gives you a call and you kind of find your matchups like that?
I love to watch UFC, man. I love to watch fights. I watch fights every weekend, and especially if in my weight class. I want to see where the guys is and everything. I keep your eye, you know. Uh, I think I see fights as a test, so I feel like I have to train and be prepared for take those tests. And those tests was it's against two people, and they are being prepared, they are being trained. So I need to see where they are, what the level of the competition they are. So I definitely watch my weight class, but I watch every weight class. I watch 55, 70, 35. But I definitely keep an eye on my people. So, but I don't plan like, oh, if I fight this guy, no, I don't see it. But I definitely look at those guys my weight class and see, oh, that could be a good fight. And then I don't focus too much on that because I'm not trying to like, oh, I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna ask for the guy. I let things happen.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Now, when you're getting ready for your fights, you have some awesome movement, and awesome footwork, I should say, as well too. What is maybe some stuff that you do in the gym to get your footwork ready for your fights?
My coach, he helped me a lot with it, Julian Williams. And I got Dominic too. He's my Muay Thai coach, and he helped me a lot with my inside game, my elbows, my knees. Kind of helped me create angles from inside as well. And like I said, Lyoto, man, Lyoto, Lyoto helped me so much. We trained so like it's very funny because we he changed techniques with me, and he's so humble. This make you uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Like I remember first time we trained, he come at me and he like, "Hey man, what do you think about the training? What do you think about me?" I say, "What do you mean? I think about you? Like you really ordered my shit about it." He said, "No, you think I did good?" I said, "Of course you did good. You just whooped my ass." Like, but he's so humble and he just wanna get better and learn, right? And we train so much, right? And then like steal everything he do that to me. Like he do something and it's so freaky and so nice, so good. Can be a feint. And I'm like, oh, I'm stealing this. And then like literally next round, I'm already doing that. And then that's how I actually like got so much better. It's more training with those people, and when they do the same thing to me, if I understand how that happened, I already stole. If I don't understand, I go there and ask, and they kind of like show me, and I take from that. So that keep track on me, like getting better and don't don't be settled.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Leota is awesome, and he was definitely fun to watch in his prime. And you mentioned too on X that you're not a big name yet in the UFC. How many wins do you think it will take to maybe get you more of a household name in the UFC?
I don't know, man. Maybe 2, 3 wins. I feel like in UFC everything happens so fast, right? And you just need to be prepared. So I think maybe 2, 3 wins, but that's not my focus. I need to get wins, not because I want to be a big name. I need to get wins because I need wins, and that's what keep my job. That's what keep feeding my family. That's what keep me feeding me. So eventually, I think like if I'm putting the work and I'm getting the wins, eventually people's gonna recognize and respect me, right? For where I come from, you don't ask for respect, and I will never do it, right? I'm not gonna try to be famous before being famous. That does exist, but where I come from, we just work and let our work talk. So even if I'm in bad or good position, so right now I'm just working, and eventually I hope God bless me with a fire, and I can show the work and start to earn my respect. But I know a lot of people's out there, and even not being a big name, and I know they love me, they showed support. So I want to shout out everyone who actually, shows some love and support me and keep it texting me and ask you when it's gonna fight, when I'm gonna fight. They love watching me fight. So that's mean a lot to me. So I really appreciate and appreciate you as well, man.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. And for people that might not know, you actually booked this interview because of a tweet of mine. One of the big UFC stars, they didn't want to work with me yet, just because I'm still learning and growing since I just started my channel about 2, 3 months ago. What is maybe the hardest challenge that maybe you've overcame, and maybe the best advice you got from somebody?
Man, I feel like people's always watch you, right? So I feel like just treat people. Doesn't matter if they up and low. Treat people always right. They always watching you, and most of the times people gonna see the small stuff, not the big, because the big stuff is so easy to do it. It's what you're supposed to do. The small details and small things. That's what means the most, even for your life too. So I think like you need to focus more on the small details and make sure and everything in the small details in the place, right? So um, if you have a dream and if you're looking for a goal and things like that, start really slow, start really small, and take your time and dictate your pace, not people's pace, because they don't know what's going on in your life and they don't know what it's good for you. And you're the only one knows what's good for you. So take your time and enjoy the process. You know.
Yeah, no, I definitely have to, and yeah, I definitely think that's some great advice. And another thing too, I'm curious about. You're an awesome fighter inside the cage, but what do you like to do outside of the cage, man?
Man, I'm a simple guy, bro. I love to go to the beach. I love hanging out with my wife and get drinks, right? I work most of the weekends, so keep me out of being out all the time and doing dumb shit and spend money. Uh, but I love to go to the church. I love talking about God. I do my Bible study with my boys. So I'm a simple guy, man. I'm just a man, right? How does Poirier say, and it's so true. So, but I love going out, doing regular stuff. That's my things. Play soccer. That's my
There you go. There you go. That's awesome.
that's
No, one thing I always like to ask every fighter I bring on the show. I'm a Taekwondo instructor. I've been training for 19 years now, and I've been teaching for 6 years. I
man.
just love what I do, man. It's a lot of fun. And with that being
That's
said,
dope.
what advice do you give to all those guys that are coming into the gym every day to keep on getting better and better?
You're gonna get beat up a lot, man, but doesn't define the doesn't define who you are. No, man. I think um, at the beginning it's tough, man. It is really tough, right? If people trying to do MMA, you're making no money. You know, you have to invest over 5 to 8 years of your life before you start to even make any money, right? You spend money for supplements, recovery, and then you're gonna question yourself a lot if it's worth, right? If you're gonna make and stuff like that. But people have to understand, guys, what's making the difference is the process. At the end, I was blessed to be able to make UFC, but at the end, right, if you don't make UFC, the process, if you did the process right, you did everything you could, you're gonna become a better man through the process. That process will change you for better in your life. So at the end of the day, it's easy for me sitting today and be in UFC and say, oh, if you make and I make because I made it. But someone told me that, and I don't remember who was, but they say, look, doesn't matter if you make UFC or not. Look what you added to your life. Look how many things you change. Do you think if you was not fighting, you'll be able to do it, work on a regular job? And I say no. He says, so look at how much you level up. So take the process for granted. Enjoy the process and understand the process. Understand yourself, your mentality, your body. Start to learn about you. And I think the process will change your mentality for better. A better son, a better husband, a better friend, a better human being, right? So being more focused on the process because the end the goals won't will come, and if not come, at least you learn so much the process.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And Lucas, I think that was a fantastic message. And speaking of messages, final message out there for the fans that are going to be watching this video.
Hey guys, I really appreciate you. Appreciate all the support, love. I hope I'll be fighting soon, next 2 3 months, and I can put a show for you guys. And I see you guys soon.
Yes, sir. And Lucas, very, very much respect for you too for commenting on my post and taking the time out of your day to do an interview with me. It means more than you think. And thank you so much. And we're looking forward to your fight in maybe 2 to 3 months and whatever's next for you.
Of course, man, you deserve, brother. God bless you. I hope you keep you growing and keeping developing your YouTube channel so you can live your dream, brother. So enjoy. I hope you have fun with it, and thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
Of course, brother. And hopefully we can do another one soon. And again, thank you so much for all the kind words and enjoy the rest of your day, my man.
Yeah, you got it. Next one, I have a fight book. If you want to talk, I'm here. You already know.
Yes, yes, sir. Definitely. I'll be in touch with you. Thank you again. Enjoy your day, my man.
You too. Have a blessed one, brother.
You as well. Thank you.